Hey guys, Triple Five, welcome to this week's race on F1 2012. And as F1 2013 is now on the horizon, if you have not seen any footage, which God knows why you have not, but if you haven't, I might dot around the screen about now a few channels that have some of good footage for you guys to see. So as we start to get ready, set up the car and prepare for a race around Abu Dhabi in my nice red and black Marussia, as we're about to leave the garage sometime now. There we go. So here we are, sat on the grid, first place out of 16 drivers in Abu Dhabi, surrounded by Etihad sponsor boards as the lights begin to count up. Get to number 5, look behind quickly, he's racing away off the line. Got a good start compared to that Turkish Sauber behind me. Covered them off quite well into turn 1, looking to keep this momentum going, and I have. I've made it through turn 1 quite well, to be honest. I'm surprised at that. No connections or calamities with other drivers, but they're still happening and unfolding behind me, so I'm just going to see if I can run away with this and scamper off into the distance and hopefully get a decent win. But feeling like that's not going to happen too well, considering I just went wide a bit, and as you can see the little arrows showed how close they were to me from stealing this lead, which I want to have, because I haven't won I think in a while, or won easily. My last win was in the down to the wire up to the line, but that's not really much of a good victory, so we could do it down to the wire. We could get it wrong here, get it slightly wrong. There we go, clip the curb, but no, not that wrong. No, that's not good. As I've stuck it into reverse now, I'm stuck facing the wall. Didn't mean to clip the curb that much. I wanted to slowly go wide and maybe do a full spin, but that was just too realistic for my liking. Now I'm down in 7th out of 15 cars that are remaining. So I've dropped about halfway down the grid, and there's the second place must have been laughing at me from behind his screen while he was saw me go around in a circle. There goes the Mercedes that puts me into spin almost, as he just gets a solid blob, and then I make the contact with the Caterham. I'm stuck now, go round in a circle, and there goes all cars past me. I'm down to 9th place now. This place is getting worse and worse for me. Coming to the end of a sector 2, already done that, now into sector 3, the most complex section of this track. I try and see if I can get past this Williams easily. Try and get him on the exit here if he has a slow run. Yes, he has. He's hit the wall. Take a wide berth in case he's had to cream me up the inside. I've just taken a very wide corner just in case he does do this. And he's gone through. He's done quite a good move there, to be honest. He's left the door too wide open for him, and he's just snatched it now up into 8th place somehow. I think someone left. I have a look up his inside, and the lag bubble sends him spinning. So the little corner on the front of the car that you sometimes see that makes the car seem a lot bigger than it actually is sends him round, and I almost lose a car as I'm now stuck in 7th place. And there is a Williams. I think he got his revenge, to be honest, followed by the HRT, and I got the penalty for that, which I failed to see the justified reasoning for that. I have no idea. I think it's more or less just the fact that I hit him off and then they decided to give me the penalty, and I just passed my teammate in another car who span out. I'm to 9th place again. So I keep returning to 9th place for some particular reason. Now on the long straight, just having a bit of a relaxing time, just driving down straight and coming to the corner. Hopefully if I take this better this time. Got a lot of curb on the outside, and yes, I've done it a bit better. Not the best of my ability, I have to say, but it's better than last lap at least, as we continue on down the road with a penalty lap towards the end of sector 2. There's not many cars around. I don't think we're in a sort of no man's land section where there aren't many cars around, and I've just taken 2 corners there and got it awfully wrong on the exit of the corner. This section isn't really one of my strongest sections, and that's why the cars are gaining on them. Doesn't look like it much, but I don't think I'm losing time to cars behind either, so it's just generally a slow pace race. I think there's a bit of front wing there, so it suggests a bit of contact, and I almost lose the rear end. Managed to control it, and there is a car facing the wrong way, and the Sauber decides to become a full blob again. Yes, it's always doing that. Something I need to fix. It was all nice and ghosted. When I was about to go through it, it just came through again as a solid car, and that sent me round back down into 11th place once again. That's a Turkish Sauber that I started next to on the grid. It's an awful race that we've had, and that's a manic end of lap 2 as well. See if lap 3 I can make up a small amount of ground, and he hits the wall, turns in far too early. I had to look up his inside again. Maybe it's a bit too much of an ask for myself in doing that. So we continue now down the road. Here we are. This corner wasn't the best, and that Sauber tries to take me out but misses, and surely he's going to either have a penalty or be disqualified from that, because that wasn't a particularly good move. There's 3 cars are still there, so he doesn't like disqualified at the moment. He's still racing, and as we're coming down now, see if I can get the slipstream of my fellow teammate. That Sauber has just been disqualified. Took his time more or less, and they're somehow pulling away from me. I think it's my setup that's slowing me down. That catering breaks ridiculously early. Now I'm battling with my teammate, see if I can get him around the outside. See if this would be a decent move if I do. And it was. I actually overtook someone. So I think this is the first time I've overtaken someone this race. It's been half decent. I'm quite pleased with myself with that overtake, and see if I can defend him now on the inside. So it looks like he's going to go to the outside, and you see that inside line for this corner. Taken the apex, just slowed him right down. Had to leave him little room. There he is, he's still there. I think we're going to chase it down to the line. It's a battle for 8th place. I'm not sure if it's a penalty or not, but I've been given my final warning by the stewards to calm it down a bit, not take any more corners. And it says we're on the same team, but technically we're not, considering we have no idea who each other are. And we're just racing online, trying not to cut that corner as much as I can as we pop up into 7th place. And it looks like that battle has ended when he was putting in a half spin in towards the barrier and coming into this last corner, coming around the final corner, and there we are, finishing in a solid 7th place. So I wasn't so bad, to be honest. Quite pleased with myself. Good racing, manic stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more videos. Sorry guys, it's been a bit inconsistent, but should get a few more uploads done now. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.